If you're waiting for Florida home prices to crash, January's numbers are not telling that story. But if you're wondering whether buyers finally have leverage again, that answer depends on which county you're in. Today, I'm breaking down the January 2026 single-family housing market, starting with Florida statewide. Then we're going to go over Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County, so you can clearly understand what's happening and what it means for you. Let's start with Florida. Florida is currently sitting at 5.2 months of supply. A balanced market is typically around 5.5 months. So at 5.2, we're very close to neutral territory. Inventory rose through mid-2025, dipped towards the end of the year, and has started ticking back up again. That's normalization, not panic. Now, let's look at pricing. Florida's median sale price is $405,000, down 1.2% year over year. But that is not a crash, that is flattening. As supply increases, upward price pressure softens. That's exactly what a stabilizing market looks like. The snapshot reinforces this. Median price is at $405,000. Closed sales are just over $16,000, up 5.9% year over year, and inventory stands at 110,188 active listings. Month supply is at 5.2, and the median time to contract is 55 days. Here's what that tells us. Florida is no longer in an extreme seller's market. Inventory is rising and homes are taking longer to sell, but closed sales are still up year over year, which means demand has not disappeared. Buyers have more breathing room. Sellers can still sell, but pricing strategy matters more than it did 2 years ago. This is a healthier, more sustainable environment. Now, let's zoom into Miami-Dade. In January, Miami-Dade's median price is just under $700,000, up 3.7% year over year. Closed sales are 661, up 2.8%, and inventory is at 5,433 active listings, up 9%. Month supply is at 6.4 months, up 14.3% year over year. At 6.4 months of supply, Miami-Dade is officially leaning towards buyer territory. Buyers have more options than they did last year. But here's what stands out. Even with this inventory rising, median price is still up year over year. That tells me demand, especially in the higher price ranges, remains strong. This isn't a weak market. It's a more disciplined one. Now, let's compare that to Broward County. In Broward, the median price is $620,000, down 3.1% year over year. Closed sales are at 757, down 1%. Inventory is at 5,082 active listings, down 2.5%. Month supply is at 5.1 months, essentially unchanged year over year. Broward is sitting very close to balanced territory. Month supply is right around 5 months. Pricing has softened slightly compared to last year, but this is not distress. This is a market where pricing accuracy matters. Well-priced homes are still moving. Overpriced homes are sitting longer. Now, let's look at Palm Beach County. Palm Beach's median price is at $700,000, up 7.7% year over year. Closed sales are at 937, up 10.2%. Inventory is at 6,073 active listings, down 1%. And month supply is at 5.2 months, down 5.5% year over year. Palm Beach is showing resilience. Inventory is slightly lower than last year. Month supply has actually tightened, and the median price is up nearly 8%. This market is not leaning heavily towards buyers. It's closer to balance, with strength in higher price ranges. Here's the big picture. Florida statewide is normalizing. Miami has expanded inventory and more buyer leverage, but prices are still holding. Broward is balanced with slightly softer pricing. Palm Beach is showing strength with tightening supply and rising prices. This is not 2021, but it's also not 2008. It's a healthier, more sustainable market. If you're buying, your leverage depends on the county and price range. If you're selling, pricing strategy matters more than ever. If you want help navigating your specific area, reach out. And once again, thank you for tuning into Francisco's Key Insights. I'll see you next time.